Welcome to Bracket Buster, a mini series on this channel where we try to find cards that aren't in the Game Changers list but sure do feel like it in Bracket 2. Does it shake up the table or stay in the binder? Let's find out. Alright, up for our next card, Day's Undoing. 2 generic, 1 blue sorcery. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards. If it's your turn, end the turn.
Oof, that's pretty diabolical.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Um,
It's a little nasty. It's a little nasty.
yeah. Um, I feel like it can be I feel like it is very good for the blue player. It's very good for the player who casts this spell. Um, it reloads your hand if you're low on cards. It'll get rid of all of your opponent's graveyards, and then it really is not possible to interact with this.
Not really, no.
Because the end the turn thing,
Because
will
yeah,
take
no,
everything off the stack.
exactly. It exiles all spells and abilities from the stack, including this card. So just that end text just completely
Yeah.
overwrites anything.
Yeah.
It's a nasty card. It's a nasty card for sure. And graveyard hate as well. So if you have
Yeah.
like a mean graveyard player,
It's
reanimate
going right
player,
back into their
yeah,
library
yeah,
for three
all that
juicy mana,
discarding is
yeah.
gonna be worth nothing. So yeah, no, I would say, okay. Do I think this is a diabolical card? Absolutely. Do I think this is a game changer? Not really. This doesn't, as much as this is definitely something to have in your arsenal. This is not like a game changer. This is not on the level of game changer, game warper.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect the board. It doesn't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. It affects like other players' game plans. It doesn't negate. It doesn't completely change the board. It just kind of. It's just
Yeah, it
to
doesn't affect the board. It's very hard to interact with, and it's a very powerful card, you know? Um, I feel like this card's good to draw if you're a blue deck and you want this effect. You know, late game, it could be really good. Early game, if your opponents are off to a crazy start,
yeah, yeah,
or if you're almost always going to keep this card because if you get a bad mulligan, dude, let's try it again.
absolutely. Now, I would say this is is this a card? Because this is the thing. Again, we're rating these cards based on 2 factors. Does this actually affect the board, and can this go into any deck? Do I believe this can go into any deck? Absolutely. Absolutely, this can go into any blue deck. Do I think it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
changes the game board very much? Unless there's a graveyard player, like it's gonna ruin a graveyard player's day for sure. But
Oh yeah, it's
it's
gonna
not
have some
it's not doing
very
anything
bad
besides
effects.
that. It's not doing anything besides that. So I want to put
Yeah, it's a
this
very powerful card, but
I want to put this at a 4. On the game changer rating, on the bracket 2 game warper rater. I want to put this on as a 4, a solid 4, because
yeah,
I'm putting it that high because it gets a 10 on the can it be added to any deck scale, but just the it just doesn't affect the board very much. Like I want to say damn near a 0 on the board effect. On the board
yeah,
effect factor. So
yeah. It really does nothing to the board state. It is sorcery. I mean, even if you do cheat this card out, it's easy to interact with. So I would agree with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode of Bracket Buster, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you do not miss the next card we put to the Bracket 2 test. Go ahead and drop a comment with what you guys want us to rate next, and we'll see you in the next one.